All right, here we are in section 10.7 on complex numbers. So these are going to be, imaginary numbers. So here we're supposed to express in terms of I. So we have the square root of a negative 6. Well, remember, the square root of a negative 1 is equal to I. So if we pull out a square root of a negative 1 here, so we'll have a square root of negative 1 times the square root of 6. So we'll have I square root of 6. And that would then be our solution that they're looking for here. What about this one? Well, again, I'm going to say let's take out that square root of negative 1. Then we're left with the square root of 36. Well, this is I, and this is 6. So we could call this 6I, and that would be our solution. Now, some people would write I 6, but usually the contention is it's 6I. But when you have a square root, usually you put the I in front because I would say probably more than 9 times out of 10, when you type in 6, you're going to put I and it's going to be under the square root because what you have to do is you have to type square root of 6, then you have to arrow out with your arrow key and then make sure it's outside and then hit the 6 then. And most people forget to do that. And so they end up with the square root of 6I, which is not the right answer. And so putting the I in front of the square root is probably the best thing to do if you're typing these answers in or even writing them on paper. I can tell for sure then that you don't have the I under the square root. All right, let's pause there and we'll come back for some more.